class is being recorded. I found my Teams. Okay. I think I've sent Kemi a message before. It should be here. Maybe not. All right, I'll find you.
Yeah, I'm trying to send you a message right now.
Can you find me on Teams?
Yes, I can find your Teams.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't have to look for you again. And the others, please get your TeamViewer credential ready so that after Kemi, we just go to the next person. The next person will be Nike. Okie doke. I don't know why it's not popping on my phone. It's popping on my laptop. That's strange. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Oh, I've not even shared my screen. Okay, that's good. Then let me copy Kemi's stuff before I share my screen. Oh, come on, I'm not getting a message here. Okay, it's right here. Oh. Yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to remotely connect to Kemi's computer. Please mute yourself if you do not intend to talk. Thank you. Not connect button. Kemi, you need to have your TeamViewer open, not closed. If it's closed, I won't be able to connect. Okay, no worries, never mind. Looks like it's open. Voila. Can you connect to the other VMs from this one?
Yes.
No, you cannot. And I know why. See, you can connect to VM02 from VM01. You can connect locally, but you cannot connect remotely. So the reason is because the port through which SQL Server listens is blocked by a firewall. So you need to create an inbound rule to open that ports rather. Yep, see, you're not able to connect. So to connect to VM02, let's go to VM02. And then in case you're having the same problem, this is what you need to do.
Okay.
So go to the server you want to connect to. Click on the Microsoft, the Windows icon rather, and type firewall. You're going to see Windows Firewall with Advanced Security. Click on it. You get this. So on the left pane, you see inbound rule. So right click on inbound rule, click on new rule. So we want to create an exception for this port. But the question is, what port does SQL Server listen on? It's 1433. This is a typical interview question. 1433 is the port for SQL Server, the default. You can change it, but this is the default. Next, next. I'm going to name this SQL Server. If you like, you can put a description, but you don't have to. Next, so now I'm going to go back to VM01. The same VM02 that I couldn't connect to before. So I'm going to click connect. And voila. See that? Because I've opened that port, so I'm now able to connect. So if I try to connect to VM03, I would get the same problem if that port is not open. Yeah, same problem. If it's going to connect, it will connect, almost straight away. So once it's taking time, that means there's a problem. So now to fix that, I'll go to VM03 and do the same thing. You'll find out that during the process of setting up your lab, you are repeating almost the same process multiple times. So Windows icon, search for firewall. So another shortcut to avoid this is if you turn off your firewall, and that is not recommended. If you turn off your firewall, that means all the ports are open. And you do not need to open all ports. You just need to open specific ones that you need for security reasons. So this guy pops up. On the left pane, right click on inbound rule. New rule. Here you're going to select ports. And then you click next. Leave it at TCP. Then here you can leave it as is, specific local ports, and that is 1433. You cannot miss this question if it comes out in an interview. Allow the connection, next, next, SQL Server. And bam. So I'll go back to VM01 and I will try to connect again, and I should be able to. Click on connect. And bam. So I'm able to connect. So now if I go to VM02, I should be able to connect to the other two VMs too from VM02. Because they are in a domain, they should be able to communicate with one another. The domain is like a family, so the same way you are able to communicate with your family members, you have their phone numbers and you can call or text them. All right, so you have connected locally. We are on VM02, so we have connected to VM02. So that's a local connection. So if you're connecting to a VM that is outside of the VM that you are in, that is a remote connection. So now let's remotely connect to VM01 while in VM02. So I'm going to change this to VM01. I'll choose Windows Authentication and I'll hit connect. It won't go because the port is not open on VM01 yet. We only did for VM02 and VM03. So I'll go to VM01 and do the same thing. Scroll down, click on Windows icon, search for firewall. And you'll see Windows Firewall with Advanced Security. Click on it. I think I didn't include this part in the video on YouTube. So right click on inbound rule, You can do the same thing for outbound rule as well. You know, just repeat the same process for outbound rule. Allow 14.3 outbound. But you don't have to if you don't want to. It will still work. So select port. Next. 1433. Next. 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 You can give this any name, but I like to use descriptive name. So this will help you to know that, okay, this is port to allow SQL Server to listen. And hit finish. Now I'll go back to VM02 and I'll hit connect again, and I should be able to connect. Bam. So now I'm going to connect to VM03 while in VM02. And it will go through because I already did the port setting for VM03. All right, so now I'll go to VM03 and I should be able to connect to the other VMs from VM03 as well. All right. So this is a local connection because we're on VM03 and you're connected to VM03. So now I'm going to connect to VM01 and 2. I'll change this to Windows and then connect. Then VM02, connect. All set. Kemi, you did a fantastic job. Good job. Great work. I think you're all set.
Okay.
So let me just double check your credential for the sysadmin. So for the sysadmin, all right, click here. Let me change the login credential or logon credential. Okay, it's currently on administrator. Click. Instead of connecting to each of these one by one, I can right click on the group and then say connect group, provided I have selected the correct logon credential. It's going to use the same logon credentials for all of them. If you try to use ADDBA to connect to sysadmin, you get an error. Why? Because ADDBA does not have permission to VMAD. DBAs in general do not have permission to connect to Active Directory because we do not have any business on that server. So when you are here, you should connect to VM01, 02, and 03 using this logon credential, the ADDBA one, this one. But when you're playing the role of a sysadmin, you should connect using administrator. Can you see that? Please take notes. All right. So let me just check some stuff on your Active Directory to make sure. Oh, I was going to open Server Manager. I was opening PowerShell. Sorry. Tools. All right, see, yeah, these are 3 computers in the domain. So users, ADDBA, administrator. All right, great work, Kenny, great work. Did well. I think you're all set.
Thank you.
You have any questions?
No question.
All right, bye. Good job. All right, Nika, you're next. Send your TeamViewer stuff. He's asking if the class has started. Yes, of course. Is Nika in the class? Any issues? Okay. Let's call on someone else. Raf, yeah, I know. I remember you reached out to me about your lab. So please send me your TeamViewer ID and password privately. Don't send it to the group, please.
Okay, we'll do that right now.
No, this is not. This cannot be your ID. Let me see. Oh, okay. Your ID should be 9 digits. Can you see my screen? Look at my own ID. See? It should be 9 digits. You sent me 8 digits. Please double check. So once you open your TeamViewer, click on the left pane, click on the first one, the one that has remote control. And you see your ID and the password there. And send me your password and keep the TeamViewer open. Don't close it. Once you close it, the password will change and I won't be able to connect.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting on your password.
Thanks.
Where's your lab? Okay, so what problem were you having before when you reached out to me? Hmm? Raf, you're muted.
Hello?
You're muted.
I've unmuted it. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is this Raf or Bamawo?
No, this is Bamawo. This is Bamawo.
No. Yeah, no, now you're able to join, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Raf.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
Just show me where the problem is.
Right here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So whilst I'm on the remote desktop, right, and I was doing the setup for the lab, the lab screen just keeps on disappearing.
Are you far away from your computer?
No, I'm right by my computer. Can you hear me?
See, your volume is low. Okay, now it's high. Okay.
Yeah, so
Don't
I
worry,
keep
I've increased it from here. Don't worry.
okay, cool. So I keep losing my desktop. You know,
You
whilst I
said
have the system admin set up and the DBA set up, it's like whilst I'm in the process of doing the SQL Server, the system keep telling me that I'm not responding, and then it will just everything closes up. So I have to restart it, and once I restart it, I lose everything. Then I have to keep
okay.
doing it.
All right, hold on. Let me check. Because I'm having trouble hearing you clearly. So one thing is when you are creating your, yeah, you need to save. But if you saved, why is it saving? Why is he trying to save again? Once you don't save, it's gonna disappear.
Okay.
Release the mouse. Release the mouse. Don't touch it. You're not able to connect to VM01.
No.
Let's see what error you're getting.
I'm able to connect through 02, but
It says to sign in, you need the right, yeah, because you've not made ADDBA local admin on VM01. That's why you're unable to connect remotely. The same way you did for VM02 and VM03, you have to do that for VM01. So you would play the role of a sysadmin, go to VM01, and then add ADDBA. So you come here, so you're almost there already. See, local users and groups, come to groups, come to administrators, then you add ADDBA here. Okay. Check. Don't touch the mouse. Oh.
yeah.
Apply. Okay. So if I come back and I double click, I should be able to connect now. See that?
Yeah.
If you're not a member of any login that is not a member of administrator or remote desktop user will not be able to remotely connect.
Oh, okay.
So that is solved. So now let's check your Active Directory.
So I have a question here. With the SQL Server, do we have to install on both VM 0, 1, and 2, and 3?
Yes,
just, 1?
0,
Okay.
1, 2, and 3 are database servers. So they all will,
Okay.
will have SQL Server installed on them. But VMAD is the Active Directory as well as the domain controller. It would not have SQL Server on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the head of the family.
We'll do that. Okay. Yeah, because
Tools.
I did everything and then everything got lost, so I have to redo them again.
That's how you know it. That's how you know it better.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because I wasn't even watching the video anymore. I was just go ahead and do it, but it was too frustrating for me.
Okay.
But I guess I wasn't saving them.
Yeah, sorry you have to go through that, but it's also a blessing in disguise.
Right.
The more you do it, the more you understand it. That means you install SQL Server 2 times, right? On
Yeah.
each server. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So now let's go check your SSMS.
That
Have
I
you
haven't installed that.
You haven't done that?
No, I just got stuck with the SQL Server.
Okay. Okay. So that means we will not be able to check your. But you saw how I enabled those ports, how I allowed
Yes.
those ports rather.
Yes.
So when you're done, you have to do that so that you can connect remotely.
Okay.
So let me check your configuration manager. Make sure the services are running correctly. You don't have SQL Server installed on this one yet.
No, it was only the
Okay. Yeah.
02.
But you have it installed on this one.
Yes.
Any server that you cannot find SQL Server configuration manager on it, that means there's no SQL Server installed on it.
Okay.
But this one has it already, and the services are running. It's good. Then this is wrong.
Okay.
This is not a service account. This is the login of the DBA of the company. It is not a service account. You're supposed to use a service account to run these services. So using ADDBA here is wrong. If you check the video, you will not see ADDBA there. You will see SVC_SSMS. For example, this is VM02, you see SSMS02. If it's VM01, you see SVC. SVC means service account underscore SSMS 01. For VM03, you will see SVC underscore SSMS 03. So please change this, okay?
Okay.
You know
So
how to do
do you
that?
fix this? No, how do you do that?
So you right click, you go to properties. This is the account. So you go to browse. Just type SVC.
Okay.
This on the condition that you have created this user or this service account. If you have not created it, then there's no way we can find it. So when you come here, choose entire directory. You want to search the entire directory, not the local server. So I'll click check names. Okay, you have. You see that?
Yeah.
So these are your service accounts. So we are on VM02, so you will choose this one.
Okay.
And say okay, okay, and put the password, please, and confirm it. I forgot to check this part for Kemi, but I hope you did the right thing, Kemi.
Okay.
This part, yes, I did the right thing.
Okay, cool, thanks. So I'm gonna click apply. This will cause a restart. Yes. You said your password is not correct. You put the wrong password.
Let's try it again.
Please double check. It's easy if you use the same password for everything, so you don't have to rack your brain to remember what password you're using for what. Just use one password for everything you're doing.
Let's try this one.
All right, so apply. Yes.
Let's get it. All right.
Okay, it looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's correct this time. You see that? It has changed now.
Yeah.
So you do the same thing for the agent as well. Right click, properties, browse. Just type the beginning of the name. I don't even need to put underscore. And change location where you're searching. You're searching the entire directory, not the server itself. Is select O2 and put the password and confirm it. Right. Click apply. Click OK.
Okay.
So click outside, refresh. See that this is stopped. This is supposed to be running. I'm going to right click and click start. And bam, they're both running. Don't worry about this one. This one normally will be stopped because you've installed a default instance, not a named instance. So you are good. So let's double check VM03. Make sure you install SSMS, okay?
SMS. Yeah, I will do that.
Do you have SQL Server installed on this one?
No.
No. Okay. So you only installed on VM02.
Yeah,
Yeah, please do for the other ones, okay?
we'll do that.
And you should be good. You all right? Any questions?
Should be good for now. I'm just gonna.
All right. Yeah, reach out if you have any issues.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Great work.
Thanks.
Bye. Nika, you said? Are you still having issues with TeamViewer?
Hey, Ade,
Yes, ma'am.
are you going down the list with me?
Can I do what?
Are you going down the list with me too?
Oh, you having issues with the lab? Yeah, I mean, if you want me to take a look, definitely I can. I thought you're all set on your lab.
Good too.
Do you want me to take a look?
Yes. So we
Yeah,
can-
please send your TeamViewer stuff.
Okay.
And Kevin, do you have your lab ready?
Yes.
All right, please send your TeamViewer as well. Let me confirm. Send it privately to me, not to the group.
Did you get mine today?
Yes. Just did. I think I know your ID. Your ID ends in 0805, right? Yeah. It's only your ID that I know the last 3 digits off the top of my head. Okay, what do we have? Aaron? Aaron, are you there? Aaron,
Yes,
I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to get back to you. So pull up your lab. Let's take us directly to where the problem is. I'll connect back to your system. Let me help others because I can't hear you, and I don't know what problem you have. Fitness 7. So this is Kevin's 796. Kevin, please pull up your lab. Let's see. Before I connect to your computer, please pull up your lab. Let's make it snappy. Okay, release the mouse for me, please. Thank you. Voila, good job. Okay. Okay. Why is your Object Explorer dancing up and down like this? So I think you probably stopped where Kemi stopped too. So let's try to connect to VM02. Yeah. The ports are not, so let's go to VM02. So if you ever, get in a situation where the layout is dancing up and down like this, and you want to take it back, you can either drag just like I did earlier, but most people don't know how to drag. So another way to do that is go to Windows or Window and come all the way down to Reset Window Layouts. It'll ask you, do you want to take the default? Say yes, and bam, we take it back there without you needing to drag anything. All right, you can thank me later. So let me go to, okay, I'm in VM02 already. I'm gonna go to the Windows icon, search for firewall. So I'm pretty much doing what I did on Kemi's computer, the same thing. I wanna allow, so what ports am I allowing now? Anyone? Hello?
1433.
1433, thank you. That's the default port for SQL Server. Woo! TeamViewer kicked me out. Let me try to connect back in. Don't know, he keeps talking about license stuff.
Yeah, I think TeamViewer usually has 1 hour. Might be wrong.
Sometimes I don't even use it up to 1 hour before you start complaining. A few days ago, immediately I tried to connect Pro, started complaining of license. Or maybe the person I was connecting to had opened it for more than 1 hour. Who knows? Kevin, do you know how to finish that? You think you didn't join early, you would have seen how I did it on Kevin's computer. Okay, let's just be patient.
No, I don't know how to do it, sir.
Okay, don't worry. Let's just give me 1 minute. You will allow me connect again. I'll just do a few, then you have to finish it up. All right, I think you should let me connect now. Okay, it's letting me back in there. So I'll just hit finish. Oh, it's this one again. Looks like something is wrong with your Wi-Fi. You know what? Yeah, something is wrong with your Wi-Fi. You can connect. Kelvin,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
something is wrong with your Wi-Fi. The
Okay. I don't know what do you think I should do? I don't know.
yeah, for you to be able to RDP, you must have a strong internet connection. So that's why you're not able to connect.
Uh,
So let me try to disconnect your Wi-Fi and then reconnect. Try to reconnect your Wi-Fi. Turn it back on. Did you turn it back on? I think I kicked him out of the class. Yeah. Return back. Let's see. Let's go back to Sharon.
Oh, let me get.
Okay. So Sharon, when you're connecting as a DBA, you select add a DBA. Right click, connect as a group or connect group. It looks like your VM is not on, or maybe you're having DNS problem. Let me check your, okay, they're all on. So you might need to change this to IP address, this one. I need to change this to IP address. So come here and search for CMD. Sharon, we've done this before.
But why do I?
Done this before. So search for the IP and connect using the IP 192.168.159.132. 168.159.132. How come you have two this thing open? See, you have two remote this thing open. What? Can't have two open, need just one. Yeah. One nine two, 168, 159, 132. So you're connecting in through, using the IP, but you want it to display VM03. Let me double check that IP. 192.168.159.132. Correct. Say okay. Double click on it. Oh, double check my credential. After this, we're going to break. One 130 for one. So why is it not connecting? Oh yeah, maybe you didn't allow ports, the RDP ports. Oh, kick me out again.
Oh no.
Let's give it time. Okay, so let me try to connect. Okay, you know what? Let's go on a 10-minute break. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. I'll come back, we'll continue. Right. Welcome back. I hope everyone is back.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me try to connect to Sharon's computer again. Okay. X6. What? Sharon, what did you say?
Are you gonna need a new team viewer login?
You seem far away from your computer. I can't hear you.
No, I'm not. I'm not. And my volume is up.
So I think what the problem is for the 01 and 03 is because you did not allow port 3389, which is the one for RDP. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I go to firewall. I thought we fixed it the last time.
I thought so too.
Computer is slow. So there is what we call RDP, which is basically remote desktop protocol. And it uses a default port, which is 3389. If that port is open, until that port is open, you won't be able to remotely connect the way we've been connecting from the connection manager. But if it's closed, you probably will be experiencing what Sharon is experiencing. So this is different from 1433. 1433 is for SQL Server. This is for RDP. Okay, so this is on, oh no. Okay, and I'll do on VM03 as well. Come on. Yeah, roll. Next. So these two parts are typical interview questions. These are the kind of questions they'll start with, just to know how good you are. So now I'm going to go to connection manager and then try to connect again. And bam, it's going through. Yeah, so I couldn't because that port was blocked. So VM032 are set. Sharon, any other problem?
No, that's it.
Yeah, it was just the port for you. So then try to save this, save all. Okay,
While
so
you're in there, can you check about my expiration? I think to make sure that I'm not expiring, that I have that turned off. I think I
What?
do.
what expiration?
The login.
Does it say your login expired?
But it did for my VMware.
Oh yeah. For your admin.
Yes.
Fortunately, I don't know if you can fix that.
Okay, that's fine.
I am not sure if we can fix that. Let me see. So come here. Accounts. Yeah, password never expires. So this is what you should have selected. See?
Uh-huh.
So apply. But do you remember the password?
I think I do.
You think? Okay. All right. So yeah, it's kicked me out again. So put the password and you should be good from today.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Next person. So I think Kevin said he fixed his issue. So I don't have to. Well, I still need to check some stuff though. Kevin's before we do new case. So Kevin is 081. So let's wait for 1 minute and I'll connect to Kevin's to wrap up and okay. Okay, so yeah, VM02 now you can connect because I opened the port and just do the same for VM03. I don't know how you got your layout messed up like this. Um, okay, so you're all set on VM03. Now it's VM01. If it kicks me out, you're gonna have to finish it yourself. So now connect to VM01. Bam. So you're all set. So let me check your service account. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, good. All right, great work, Kevin. Think you're all set. Any questions,
Thank you.
Kevin?
No.
Alrighty. Right. So we are left with Nick. Zero, 3, 169. Nick, are you able to RDP? I don't think so. Yeah, so yeah, you need to change all of these names to IP addresses, because you're having DNS problem. Is Nika in this class? So come here. I'm gonna do one, then you're gonna do the remaining two. So I'll go to VM01 to find the IP address. Okay, I think it's right here. 192.168.89.129. 89.129. So that's the IP we use to connect, but the name will be displaying as VM01. Then connect.
It's connecting.
I'm hoping that you've allowed port 3389. I do not think so. So I'll go back here and allow that port. Next. RDP. Finish. So if I come back here, I should be able to connect now. Bam.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna do the same for. So let me do one more for you. It's not going. What's going on? Okay, I'll do for VM03. Firewall. Okay, you've done for VM03, so how come it's not showing? 3389. Okay, but you have not changed the I have not changed the name to IP. That's why. So if your 01 is 129, the VM03 most likely will be
131.
131. Yeah, because they are usually sequential.
Yeah.
So 192, 168, 89, 131. This is VM03. So double click and that should be in. Just
Okay.
like that. So fix that for VM02.
All right.
To save time. So now let's check out your SQL Server. Ugh. Just kick me out again. Please mute yourself, please. Thank you. Let's wait for 1 minute and I'll connect again. I might end up finishing the class earlier than planned, which is fine. So while we are waiting, let me pull up so we're still on module 01. So I believe, what am I even saying? Yeah, we did this the last time before we went on a break. So I'm going to share this video, the part 2. I believe I shared part 1, correct? Did I share part 1? Maybe not. Let me
Yes, you.
I don't know what I shared anymore. I don't know if I shared part 1 or not here. No, I did not share part 1. Yeah, this was question and answer. I did not. No, I did not. We only did yeah, I did not share part 1 yet. So the first one was to set up the lab. So I'm going to share these two. I might share tonight or latest tomorrow. So in your email, expect to see the link to these two videos, part 1 and 2. This will introduce you to SQL Server, what it's about and all that. So you have the opportunity to watch these two videos as many times as you want before next class. So next class, we're going to do Q&A on this. But during the week, if you have any problem or any issues, please reach out to me. But on Sunday, next Sunday, I'll come with questions to test your knowledge or your understanding of what was recorded in these two videos. Okay? And that would mark the end of module 1. So the reason why you need to set up your lab is because what was discussed here is based on the lab. You see when you watch it. All right, that's that. So let's see if I can connect now. JP. Okay, it's SMS 0101. Good job. Check out this one. Okay, you're gonna set up that one yourself. Sesame 0303. You're ready. So now let's check out your SSMS. Most likely you're gonna have the same problem of port 1433. So while we are waiting, let me come here and allow that port. Yeah, you don't have the rule yet, so let's create that rule. New rule. Ports. Next. 1433. Next. Next. SQL server. Finish. I'll jump on VM01 and do the same thing. Firewall. Yeah, rule. But next. 1433. Next. SQL server. Finish. So if I come back here, I should be able to connect locally to VM01. And I should be able to connect remotely to VM03. Bam. So I come to VM03 as well. I should be able to connect locally to VM03 and remotely to VM01. Because they are in the same domain, they should be able to talk to each other. So while we are waiting on that, can you please type in the password for the admin if you're there? Oh, I feel like fixing this one right away. Cool, thank you. So here, I'm gonna use one stone to kill two birds. So right click, new rule, port, next. So you can have multiple ports here. So that's what I'm doing. I've combined RDP and SQL Server. So RDP plus SQL. Can do that. All right, cool. So now here, come here. I should be able to connect to this one now. I think you already have the IP set up. Maybe not. Oh no, you do not. Okay, 192.168.89, and this one will be 130. This will be VM02. So now you should be able to connect to it. Bam. I want to quickly check before it kicks me out again. Bam, bam, good. Now SSMS. You don't have SSMS here? Oh, it's kicked me out. All right, so I think you're all set. Just open SSMS and try to connect locally to VM0 through 02 and then remotely to 01 and 03. And you should be good. All right, it looks like everyone is set. Chegun, I don't know if you got a chance to set up your lab, or I don't even know if I shared this thing with you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay, I'm ready. So that'll be that. I'm going to share the recording for tonight's class in case anyone wants to go right again. And then I'll share the link to module 1. Where is it again? I think I closed it. Yeah, module 1, that's VM, that's Introduction to SQL Server. So the email that you gave me, make sure it's the same email you used to sign into YouTube, because the videos are uploaded on YouTube or to YouTube. So if it's not the same email, you will not be able to access it. So feel free to watch as many times as you want. Then next Sunday we'll meet and it's going to be Q&A. And everyone must participate. Any questions?
All good here.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm really impressed. I must confess, I'm really impressed with the, with the way everyone, has done something on their lab. In the past, you would have to drag people for weeks before they set up their lab, but this is a good one. Keep it up. All
So I
right.
have an input though on the RD, the remote desktop. The way it displays the server, that it doesn't really show the entire screen of the server you're connecting to. I think you can change the display setting to fit the window.
Like this?
Yeah, you see, you have to like scroll up and down to see things.
You can right click and then
I
say
think
full
it's
screen
more comfortable.
like this.
Oh no, not this one. So if you exit full screen.
Let me see. This guy will not let me do that. Okay. This one I don't like using.
But if you click the X there, it won't let you exit.
Yeah, now I'll fix.
So if you right click on any of the servers.
This one?
Yeah, go to properties. And then display setting. So instead of inheriting, change that.
And then click OK?
No. So no scaling. So instead of no scaling, change that to scale to fit window.
Fit window.
For both.
And click OK?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
So I think you can actually apply that at the group level too. Instead of doing it
but still, so how do I? Okay. Feels like I still can see the. Okay, now I can. Okay, makes sense. I can see the tax bar now without needing to scroll.
Yes.
Let me see what it would look like if I put it on full screen. Oh, now it makes more sense. All right, thank you for that.
Yeah, sure.
All righty. Any other questions or contributions before we wrap it up? Mr. Shile, are you ready for the next module? Ele and I think Elias too. Elias was here. I saw him before.
Yeah, Mr. Ade, I'm here.
Are you ready for the next module or you're still on 3?
I'm still on 3.
Okay. All right. The good thing is everyone will be able to participate in the Q&A next Sunday, so there's no
Yes.
one will be left behind.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you guys for joining tonight's class. Have a great night. Have a great week. I'll see you guys on Sunday.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you. Have a great week, everyone.